A woman from Pass Lake has launched an effort to restore Thunder Bay's oldest brick building, which was built by her great-grandfather in the 1860s. The old McLaurin General Store is located along the Cam River off Syndicate Avenue. 94-year-old Jan Starr has spent many years trying to save it from demolition, and she recently hosted an event to gain support for its potential future. Jonathan Wilson has the story.
We all lived on the same street.
Jan Starr's family history in the Lakehead dates back over 160 years. She hosted this public gathering at the Waverley Library to highlight the importance of a largely forgotten city landmark, the McLaurin General Store. It was built in 1864 by her great-grandfather John Roy McLaurin, and it's the oldest brick structure in Thunder Bay.
I think I'm doing it for John R. to respect what he's done for the city. I'm doing it for my family to respect their heritage. We never knew of our heritage. I've just been working on it recently, and I've found so many interesting facts, so many things that John Roy did for Thunder Bay. And I believe he needs to be honored.
The old store had many uses over the years, but has sat abandoned since 2001, when it somehow managed to survive a major fire at the Riverside Grain Products facility next door.
I don't know why it's still standing. There was a fire there at one time in the grain elevator, but the store still stands. It's pretty derelict right now, I must say. It does need lots of attention, but it can be done, I'm sure.
In 2017, Infrastructure Ontario was looking to demolish the old store and the neighboring Pool 8 grain elevator. Starr began a letter campaign to try to save the store, and in 2021, the province decided to save money and leave both buildings standing. Starr thinks McLaurin Store could be repurposed as a public attraction at the end of a future walking trail along the Cam River.
We need to look forward in our city and do things, think about what's going to happen tomorrow. And wouldn't it be lovely to have that walk, have something at the end that you could sit down, have a coffee, perhaps a museum, perhaps an art center. It would be so nice for the whole city.
When John McLaurin died in 1912, he was hailed as a pioneer and one of the most respected citizens in the city. But Starr thinks because he married an Indigenous woman, her great-grandmother Mary, that city leaders chose not to name anything after McLaurin, as they had for the McKellars, Robert McVicker, and John McIntyre.
Nothing. Not a river, not a hospital, nothing is named after him.
Except that building that's been there, 160 years now?
It has. It was there before Confederation.
This gathering of local history buffs was intended to gather public support to restore and preserve the McLaurin General Store, because at 94 years old, Starr says she'll need others to carry on this mission.
I don't have much more time left, Jonathan, so this is my last kick in the bucket.
Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.